Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. I'm wearing a beanie in the middle of summer because I want to, and because it got cold again in LA. It is 7 in the morning, but this is what the weather that we're having right now. It's just all clouds. But yeah, so it's July 4th. Happy July 4th. And obviously it's a national holiday. We have Trump doing his salute to America, huge July 4th spectacular. But because of that, I don't have work. But then I was like, I'm not gonna miss the mornings with Neemzzz. I'll do like a July 4th spectacular. And then I don't feel like having the coffee that I make here at home. I feel like I look stupid with the beanie in the middle of summer, but I'm just like, I need to really cut my hair, but I'm so lazy to do it because when I fade my hair, it takes forever because I want it to be like a certain way. And so you have to go back and forth, and obviously I can't see the back of my head, so I have to put a mirror. And then yeah, I could go to a barber, but I don't know what it is. Like whenever I've gone to a professional hairstylist, be it someone really expensive or just really cheap, both of them, I always come back and I start like messing with it myself, and I'm like, I don't like here, I don't like that. I don't know what it is. I think it's the shape of my head or something that no barber has been able to give me something that I really like. It's just last time that I went, this lady was like, the problem was last time I went and I was in a rush. I was like, I just want to get my hair cut. I just want it to be done. And then this lady just was fading it, but she was like, you know how, I don't know, there's a certain technique with fading, but then she was like, just really haphazardly, just like cutting everywhere. And I was like, how is this going to even look okay? It looked better than what I expected, how she was cutting it, but still. So, I don't want to have my own coffee, so let's go and get some Starbucks. Because I know I said I don't like Starbucks, but it's the only thing that's really close to my house. There's like a Starbucks drive-thru, and I'm still wearing my pajamas, so I don't want to go and get dressed. Because other places I'll have to get out, and this I could just be in the car. And yeah, so my wallet is in my car. My keys are in there, so let's go. Let me just make sure that my wallet is in here. There's been times where my wallet / keys, if you saw my video yesterday, my wallet and my keys are the same thing. But there's been times where I've like forgotten my keys inside my car, and then I've locked myself out, and then I've had to climb through windows to get in, and then my neighbors think, especially like right now, if I were to break into my house with this outfit, they definitely think I'm a robber. Okay. This is a famous mirror that you guys always see me take like selfies with on Instagram. Okay. But this upside down? No, okay, it's fine. Yeah, so let's go get our Starbucks, because I don't know, in the mornings I just wake up and I'm like, I'm not addicted, I swear. I just like it, I feel like I should use the bathroom before I go. Yeah, let me use the bathroom. Okay, so sorry about that. I literally had just woken up, so I hadn't even used the bathroom, so I apologize about that. But I used it and I'm good to go. I've also been posting on my other social media sites, so not about the bathroom. Well, maybe, I don't know. But you can check it out in the description box below. All my social media sites are there. I always get like questions like, hey, where is this? Where's the link to that? Get it directly from me. It's always in the bottom of my description box. Let me just back out here. It is July 4th, so I'm headed to this pool party thing. I usually go to Laguna Beach on 4th of July. Not usually, but it's been 2 years in a row that I've gone there. But and if those that are not familiar with it, it's a beach in Southern California, in Orange County, that, you know, is a place where 4th of July is one of the places where it's like an event for 4th of July. But I've went there 2 years in a row, and each year, you have to first get up really early. Like, you have to get up at 7 a.m. and head down there. I'm in LA, so it's about an hour and a half away. And I like getting up early for like work or going to get coffee or going to get breakfast, but I don't like getting up early to go to the beach or going to like some outdoor activity where I have to be there the whole day. So I'm not down with that. And if you leave later, there's literally no parking. Everyone goes to this beach, parks, and each year it's been like 2 hours of just driving around looking for parking, and I'm not down for that. And then when you get there, there's like sand, and there's 1,000 stairs. There's literally 10,000 stairs. I don't like the beaches in Laguna Beach. They're beautiful, they're gorgeous, whatever, but I don't like a beach where I have to work, you know, go down a bunch of stairs and go up, especially if you have coolers and food and stuff you want to take. So I'm not down with that. The Standard Hotel, one of my favorite hotels here in West Hollywood on Sunset, has a pool party each year, and I love pool parties. It's close to my house. It's like 10 minutes away. I'll wear my bathing suit. I feel like I look weird with my beanie on, but whatever. I'll wear my bathing suit, and, you know, let me put on at least like half. There you go. I'll put on my bathing suit. I'll go there, and I'll have a good time. It's sterile. Well, I don't know how sterile it is, but it's just like no sand, no parking issues. Just take an Uber there. One and done. You're done. It's 4th of July, and, you know, I'm fine with it. It's free, you know, it's good. And then fireworks, I don't know. But another thing that's my pet peeve, it's like holidays like this, 4th of July, Memorial Day, holidays that have nothing to do with clubbing have turned into like clubbing party holidays. So apparently tonight, for 4th of July, the clubs are gonna be packed. But, you know, since it's like a weeknight and I have to go to work tomorrow, that's gonna be my excuse, and I'm gonna be like, you know what, I'm tired, I have to get up early, I don't want to go to, when in fact, I'm just not in the mood to go clubbing. I don't know, it's just not something that I look forward to. But in other news, yesterday I had my meeting. It went pretty well. But I was watching YouTube during the time that I was waiting for my meeting, and YouTube recommended for me to watch a video about Shenzhen. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Shenzhen, China. And I am blown away, first of all. Like, see, the problem with, I feel like, the world is, or people, or maybe this is just not a problem, maybe this is just normal, but we all live in communities and places where, even though we're so connected to the rest of the world, what we're fed through major media or news or just television, stuff like that, gives us a certain bias towards certain places. So it's always been, ever since my childhood, has always kind of been what the mainstream has portrayed China has been, one, a kind of like scary place. Like Russia, for example. Russia is always portrayed as this like scary communist nation that has spies and, you know, is like stuck in the 1950s. Like, you know what I'm saying. These stereotypes that are passed through cartoons that we've watched as kids. And it's kind of propaganda. We don't know we're exposed to propaganda, but we really are. And China has been just this place that's either considered unsanitary, or I don't think this, but this is just like some of the misconceptions. A place that just has fake goods, and they eat different food, and like, you know, all this like wrong stuff about it. And then when you go and watch documentaries about places like Shenzhen or even Beijing or anywhere in China, you see what a modern place it is. Like, they have technology there they're using on their everyday basis that we're just beginning to use, like Apple Pay. They have been using that since like 2014, well, their version of it. or paying through apps, or just the technology. You go to a supermarket, you can shop virtually. I don't know, I was just really blown away. The robots, the cameras, everything was just so modern, especially Shenzhen. And it's considered the new Silicon Valley. Like, they're making a bunch of improvements and innovations, and I don't know, I was just really impressed with it. Like, I've been watching a lot of travel vlogs and a lot of, wait, we're here at Starbucks, I'll talk about it in a second. Let's see, I'm just gonna get my regular iced Americano. I haven't been to Starbucks in a long time. Okay, let's order with my new MKC wallet, link in the description if you want to check it out. No thank you. Could I just get a small iced Americano?
Small iced Americano, anything else?
No, that's all.
Alright, it'll be $2.65.
Thank you, bye-bye. I don't know why I said bye-bye. There's this new thing on the menu, it's called the Ice Cloud Macchiato. I want to try it one time. So yeah, you want, I talked about this in my previous video, so I'm still obsessed with this wallet. Like, I can't get enough of it. Get this one. So yeah, like, I've been watching a lot more about it, and Asia is just like, is a place that's definitely on my to-do list of places that I want to visit, and I think China now has entered it. Before it was just like Seoul and Tokyo, and I talked about this before, but now after seeing this video, I'm like, I really want to go and visit China. I was really like impressed too, and also like blown away with, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but go check out, just type in, or I'll try to link it if I remember, social credit system in China. And it's really, like, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I can see a lot of people liking it, and I can see a lot of people not liking it, but they're coming out with a system which rates each person for life with a score, kind of like your credit score here in America, but it's a social credit score. So not only does it look at your debts and how much you owe, but it also looks at you as how good of a person are you. Do you litter? Do you jaywalk? Do you speed? You know, do you purchase a lot of alcohol? So, and it's apparently tracked through all these camera systems and through their phones that are, you know, most of the payments are done mobile in China. Like, credit cards and cash are something like ancient history to them. So, okay, let me go and purchase my thing right now. And so, yeah, like, everything is tracked. Like, if you purchase a lot of alcohol, your score comes down. If you purchase, like, diapers, you're considered responsible. Hello.
Here you go, bud.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir. So yeah, like, everything is tracked. Like, it's not completely live according to what I saw in the video. Completely live everywhere in China. There's a city, I forgot the name of it, that has implemented it. And talking to most of the people, most of the people seemed like they enjoy it. Like, they were like, oh, this is good. And the good people, the ones that, you know, are responsible, pay their bills, don't buy a lot of, you know, reckless things, get rewarded. They get, like, you could rent a house without a deposit, you can rent a car without a deposit, you can get discounts. And then there are also the people that are bad, which, you know, that have debts they haven't fined, they've jaywalked, they've committed, you know, they've littered, they've thrown cigarette butts, and everything is tracked through these cameras and facial recognition system. And, you know, as you guys can see, as I'm talking, you can see probably that, you know, it's good. Because, to be honest, like, if you're not doing anything wrong, then, you know, it looks like a good system. Like, why would you jaywalk in the first place? Why would you litter in the first place? Why do you want to have the freedom to be a bad person in those regards? I can see how the alcohol thing might be a problem, but again, it's like, it's controlling people. And some people like it, some people don't. I personally feel like I wouldn't mind living in a place like that. First of all, I love technology. Wow, there was this like scary mannequin. I thought it was a person, but it was just, okay, never mind. I love technology, and I love the fact that you can, like, I want to be in a place that's really technologically advanced. But then at the same time, it's like, if you're a person that likes to be a little bit reckless, you're probably not going to like living in a place like this. I don't know how it's going to work, how feasible it is. Let me know your opinions and thoughts. Anyone that's been to China, has any like information about it, let me know. But I was truly impressed. You know, it's okay. It's not Coffee Bean. It's definitely not Pete's. Pete's is just so luxurious. Like, I love Pete's coffee. But yeah, so really impressed with what's going on over there in China and how behind we are. I feel like after watching that, I thought in the US we were just like, you know, we have technology, we're going good. I'm sure there's like better ones, but I didn't know that there's so much better ones here, and then we're still kind of living in the dark ages. No one really uses Apple Pay here. You know, it's here. I saw in the video they did this kind of like graph of the users of Apple Pay versus US or users of mobile payment systems, and the US, like, Apple Pay is down here. It's like so small, and we just got it. I have Apple Pay, but the only place that I really get to use it is at work. We have these vending machines that take Apple Pay, so it's like easier than like entering your card and swiping. You just, you know, press it like this. Another cool thing about China, and this is has been going on, is that, you know, those codes, the QWERTY codes, I don't know, you know, those black and white squares that have all these dots in it, you know, like when you try to find another person's Snapchat, or they're everywhere. Like here, no one uses it. Like, I don't use it. I don't even have a system that reads that. But over there, everything is literally QWERTY based. Am I saying that right? QWERTY? It sounds weird. But everything is based on that system. You go to the supermarket, you just scan your stuff, you check out. I don't know. I've always dreamed of living in kind of like a really modern future like that, where, you know, it just seems cool. It just seems easy and convenient. But I'm pretty sure that it has its downsides as well. Like, if things go wrong, or, you know, you never know. The next place that I want to kind of watch a lot of, because I've been watching a lot of documentaries about Europe for my trip. Again, my trip. I keep talking about it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about it. But yeah, like yesterday I watched another video about Rome. I actually booked all the hotels that we're going to be staying at. So we booked all those. Everything is set. Milan and Venice and Florence and Rome. And I'm really excited because I found both really good deals and really cool places. Like, every place is close to the close to a metro station. Like, that's a number one for my list, because last time I went to Barcelona, that didn't happen, and it was really frustrating. And the place I'm staying at in Rome is, I think, like a few feet, not a few feet, maybe like hundreds of feet away from the Vatican. So really cool. The place in Florence that I'm staying in is, again, close to the train station, but it's actually, the place in Florence is the best one, I feel like. Florence has this really beautiful Duomo, which is called Cathedral. Yes, I'm learning. And let's go out. And see, with my new wallet, I can just pull out my key. Which one is it? The only critique I have with this wallet is like the space is a little bit too tight. Which key did I use? This one, I think. No. I guess this one. Oops. The Duomo of Florence is within walking distance. Like, you can see it off the balcony of the hotel, so really, really excited about that. The place in Venice is nice too. I noticed that in Florence and Venice, a lot of the hotels are actually like apartment homes or guest houses, because everything is just so old and historical. But yeah, like after, so yeah, the point of the thing is that, yeah, I was, okay, I'm like coming out and look, wait, I can't show it. Okay, never mind. There was this guy like staring at me from the balcony. Okay, so as I open my door with my wallet, how technologically advanced am I? Yeah, so the point I was trying to say is that, yeah, I've been watching a lot of these documentaries about really historic places like Florence and Venice and Rome, but, you know, you watch something about, is that, no, I got some, like, definition going on there, but you watch something about a really modern place, and then it makes you think, like, this would be an interesting vacation, too, so maybe next year. It'll depend on how everything goes this year. If I go to Europe and I'm still in love with it after this trip, or go to Italy and I'm like, you know what, this is just like the place I need to be and stay, or I'll come back and be like, okay, well, it was nice, but maybe I should visit, you know, Shenzhen, China, because I want to experience some modernity. But today's morning with Neemzzz is just like half at home and half in the car, which, you know, is a nice change. What else can I talk about? I wish that my shoes were here that I've ordered. Really excited. I saw like the pictures of them again last night. They're being shipped. It'll probably be till like next week. So I'm excited to get those, because those are just gonna be, I don't know if I'm gonna take them on my trip, because they're not a trip shoe, they're more like a city shoe. Well, I don't know how they are. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know what these shoes are. I'm seeing them, but I love them, but I don't know if it's like a shoe that I can wear every day. They were a little bit expensive, and they're a little bit kind of like on the edgier side, just like those green Balenciagas that I got. I love them, but I still haven't really been able to wear them as part of an outfit, because I can't wear them to work because they're just like, bam, so bright. And then they are really heavy. So I don't know. I feel like it's like a good shoe to wear to like a museum, or if you go, but they're definitely not something that I would want to take on a trip. And I think I have to, closer to the time, make a video about what to pack. And especially shoes is really, like, shoes is a big part of my packing, you know, itinerary, like what shoes to take, because if you take too few, then you don't have that many options with outfits. I'm gonna take these. You know, this is just a good shoe to wear, city shoe, comfortable. These are my most comfortable shoes. But then again, I also have the new pink ones. I forgot what the name of these are. They have some like crazy name. But then again, I also have these. So maybe I take these as like my black city shoe. And because I don't want to take two pairs of Yeezys, and then I'll take these as just kind of like my fun city shoe. And then maybe I'll take these as like another kind of like, you know, this, you can make a lot of outfits on this red shoe because it's just so out there. Maybe like a white Converse, or my CDG Converse, which I need to wash. But then these shoes that are coming are kind of like, well, I don't want to give it away what they're kind of like, because I want it to be a surprise. Inside here, like I don't think like this would be a good idea to take. I don't know. Give me some hints. Give me some suggestions. Like, you guys by now should pretty much know what shoes that I have. So, give me some suggestions as to what to take. Like, I have basically every color of Vans, or like the colors that people usually have. I have, like, last year this was the shoe that I wore all the time, like pretty much in all the cities. Like, I wore this and it was so uncomfortable. These are All Saints city sneakers, and I love these, and they looked great with just like shorts and t-shirts and stuff like that. But I don't know, this year in Paris I want to be both. I don't want to look like a tourist. I don't think I looked like a tourist last time, but I don't know, I didn't plan my outfits or plan anything last time, and I just like ran out of clothes when I went there. And I really didn't know what my style was, but this year I want to be kind of like high fashion, Paris 2020 street style. Like, I was really inspired by the Off-White, well, not Off-White, well, both the Off-White men's show in Paris Fashion Week and the Louis Vuitton show that Virgil Abloh, I don't know, I'm bad with names, like if I can say it right. He designed like the colors, the designs, the fits and everything. I really want to buy like a lavender shirt, like a crew neck that's lavender. I've been seeing that a lot, like this kind of like muted lavender. But with shoes, I need some suggestions as to what to bring, what to take. Maybe I'm missing something from my collection. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for joining me on today's 4th of July special Mornings with Neemzzz. I hope you guys have a great Independence Day. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe to me. And until next time, peace.